Madam Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we live in a world that has achieved such huge progress in social and economic development. And none of this would be possible without influential and powerful leaders. So what exactly is effective leadership? Rosalinda, a senior leader in BCG, seeks to answer this by asking three specific questions. We are looking to anticipate changes. What is diversity measure in your network? And are you courageous enough to abandon the past? If you recall, last week, Leo explained the word leadership in a general sense. Today, I'm going to introduce it by sharing with you my own leadership experience while reflecting on Rosalinda's three specific questions. During the winter break of my sophomore year in 2015, I got a chance to participate in a business plan program organized by MassMutual Financial Group in Hong Kong. As part of this program, I had to lead a team of 10 people who I never met before, and that was nerve-wracking. I was afraid that some of us may not be willing to express their ideas and feelings openly. I was afraid that as we had a very tight schedule, the possible of lack communication could directly affect our final results. Therefore, the icebreaker activities I arranged on the first day allow them to not only introduce themselves but also share some common interests with others. I was so glad to learn that actually everyone was happy to work on this team. As we had a very tight schedule, the workload was huge and we do not have many time for that. I simply only slept for no more than 10 hours for the whole week, and I almost got no sleep the night before our final business plan competition. I remember that when we were about to present our business plan on that Friday morning, my brain was such a mess that I could barely say a complete coherent sentence, even in Chinese. But as a group leader, I fully understood that I need to brief myself up for this presentation and also for the whole group. Our time, energy, and efforts finally paid off as our cumulative scores ranked the highest. Yes, we were the champion. Now let's back to three questions put forward by Rosalinda to measure leadership effectiveness. First, to anticipate changes. When we began our program on Monday, we did not expect a case study in addition to product launch and final business plan competition. As our original schedule was already tight, that we do not expect that there was time for us to do one more case study in that week. After serious consideration and discussion with my mentor, I decided to break my team into two parts. One part for product launch on Thursday morning and the other for case study on Thursday afternoon. Benefiting from group separation, we were so lucky to complete two projects simultaneously and effectively. Second, diversity in your network. From this program, I began to realize the importance of diversity in a group project. We had students from all over China with different backgrounds and knowledge. We had students major in English, finance, computer science, and even art history. The diversity in our group expanded our horizon as our team could have different perspectives towards one specific issue. Last but not least, to abandon your past. Each success in the past is different, and we cannot simply rinse and repeat the same exercise. The professional way of presentation did not suit the product launch anymore, as it required to be interesting and more creative. try to wipe out old habits and embrace something new. Our team finally chose the Peppa Pig as our background story to introduce the product launch, which I thought was funny and successful. Rosalinda's 3 questions really provide us an effective and sufficient way to evaluate our leadership performance. By examining our ability to anticipate the future, leaders could understand the overall picture better and advise the team to be more flexible to meet future uncertainty. By keeping the network diverse, leaders will have more access to different perspectives, largely contributing to future decision-making. Lastly, by taking the courage to abandon your past, we did not deny the past achievements here, but set a natural, clear, and fair starting point for our next journey. As a student who has spent most of her time in school, I earned my leadership credits mainly through leading a group discussion, organizing competitions for our students, and also establishing Toastmaster Club on my undergraduate campus with several of my peers. Bearing Rosalinda's 3 questions in mind, I began to realize that my experience in leadership was only the beginning when I had the business plan program of that week in Hong Kong. I still had a long way to go, and I'm always looking forward to the future. At last, I would like to thank Sweta, who provides constructive support for my speech, and you are really the great leader. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster.